pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know. And I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that thing look different standing up, don't it? I appreciate the support. Big love to everybody out there on TBP Nation, man. We out here. We in 2024. We not playing with it. We coming with it. So lock in, settle in, get ready, because we going to keep coming all 2024, man. New content, new book coming out, possibly book tour, interviews. We gonna do it all, man. 2024, new merch coming out. Stay tuned, stay prepared. We gonna be locked in on the prison fitness. We gonna get in shape, you know, get back right in 2024. Your health is your wealth. We gonna be doing some cooking. We gonna be whipping it up on that pure deliciousness. So stay locked in, man, with your boy. We going 2024 TBP Nation. Stand up. I cannot do it without you. I'm gonna need y'all out on the street, foot soldiers, spreading the word, talking about the movement, getting us locked in. We gonna go freedom fighting in 2024 too. We're gonna try to free some of our bros, man. We're gonna go hard at it. All of these dudes that we done talked about, some of these dudes have done decades and decades upon decades, man. We're gonna try to help get them out. We're going to try to spread the word, you know, get this thing out here about this system, man. And we're going to try to stop these young kings and queens from going in the system. That's our goal, 2024. If you riding with me, lock in TBP Nation. We out here. We trying to get them out here. And we trying to spread that energy all year around, man. Positive energy, positive P. We pushing P in 2024. I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. Hopefully y'all locked in and ready to go as well. Stay tuned, man. New videos on deck at 6. Lock in, subscribe, share, like, talk about it. Spread the word. We coming. We coming 2024, man. Man, today, man, I was just getting ready to work out, so I decided to do this video standing up. You understand me? Just a little change, a little shake up, you dig? But I was just thinking in my mind, man, just talking to somebody, man, about, you know, telling y'all. I know I use a lot of words in my YouTube, man, you know, prison terminology that y'all may not know. But by now, all my real TBP fans, they know what it is because they done been around me, you know, and y'all done heard this lingo. But, man, when I tell y'all about gorillas, right? Let me explain to you what a prison gorilla is. And when I say gorilla, y'all automatically thinking about the gorilla, the bananas, you know, the jungle, this, that, and the third. No, we talking about these concrete gorillas. You know, the concrete jungle. We talking about gorillas. They mean they gorilla than the next guy. Yeah, that's a prison gorilla. And I've told y'all about several prison gorillas, man. And these are the dudes, man. Man, these dudes ain't going for nothing, you dig? And they ain't scared of nothing, you dig? And they gonna bring it to your front door. You know what I'm saying? They ain't picking and choosing. They don't care who you are. If you oppose them, they oppose you. And they gonna bring it to you, and they gonna try to see what it is. And wherever it go from there, they good with it. You know what I'm saying? They good with it. And when I say that, that don't exclude the administration. You know what I'm saying? That don't exclude you because you got on a uniform. A lot of dudes, they'll beef or they'll have a problem with somebody and they'll take it to them, you know what I'm saying, depending upon who they are. A lot of dudes have a problem with the police and they won't say anything. A lot of dudes have a problem with certain individuals in prison and they won't say anything. But if the next guy do the same thing that this guy did, then they'll step to him. That ain't a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? A gorilla opposes whoever opposes him. You know what I'm saying? And I done told y'all about several gorillas. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all, Bo Billy is a gorilla. You understand me? Yeah, in his prime, Bo Billy is most definitely a gorilla. Because Bo don't care. He don't care. If you don't like him, he don't like you. If you got something to say about him or to him, he gonna be in your face because he want to know what it is. What's going on? I mean, let's get it popping. He that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And this is why his reputation is what it is in the penitentiary. This is why a lot of dudes feared him in the penitentiary, because he didn't pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pick and choose. And he gonna go the extra mile. He gonna take it wherever you want to take it to. Even if it's to the upper room. He with it. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, he with it. You know, I've seen him in action. I've been around him. I heard about him way before I met him. You know what I'm saying? His whole mystique, his whole, you know, what do you call it, urban legend, all of that before I met him. And when I met him, I could see it. I could understand it. You know what I'm saying? Administration was afraid of him. Dudes was afraid of him. You know what I'm saying? But he was a real dude, and if you was a real dude, you could connect with him. You know what I'm saying? But if you won't, he sniff it out, man. He sniff it out just like a bad odor. If he know you soft and he know you scared, then he gonna carry you as such. He gonna speak to you as such. You know what I'm saying? That's just how he carried it, man. So for that alone, I had respect for him, because if you had respect for yourself and you weren't scared, you gonna get respect from both. If you didn't, you ain't had nothing coming. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had nothing coming. Gorilla, real live gorilla. And he know who a real dude is, because he been in the trenches. And he been around every kind of dude. That's one thing about prison. You gonna be around every type of dude known to man. You gonna be around every type of dude known to man in prison. You surrounded by dudes. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna be around every kind of guy that you could think of. Scared ones, dangerous ones, crazy ones, psycho ones. You gonna be around them all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no separation in prison where they put you here or they put you there. Nah, they drop you right in the mix of everything, man, like gumbo, and you just gotta figure it out. And you gotta decide who you gonna be and what you gonna be, because ain't nobody gonna wait on you. Ain't nobody gonna wait on you. Things and situations gonna be coming at you left and right in prison. So, you know, some dudes get in there, man, and they lock in and they know what they gonna be and they know how they gonna be and they know how they gonna do their bit, and that's what they do, and they don't deviate from that. They just keep going forward. And you know what I'm saying? However the chips fall, that's how they fall. You know, Big Lamont. You know, somebody brought up Big Lamont name the other day. Big Lamont, a real live gorilla. Shout out to the Big R, man. Yeah, Big Lamont, a real live gorilla, dog. I mean, in real life, on the street and in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I won't never own the street with him until now. But all of the things I heard about him on the street was validated in prison, because all of the dudes that grew up with him, they say the same thing about him. You know what I'm saying? He the first dude that I ever in my life been around did dudes that was in the penitentiary that was real live, you know, money getters on the street, drug dealers, and you know what I'm saying, head busters, and get this and get that done on the street, knew how to make it happen. They say Lamont was out there on the street, you know, terrorizing dudes without a gun. Where they do that at? Without a gun, dudes feared him. You know what I'm saying? That's how big his urban legend was. They was scared to go up against him, and he ain't have guns. He done robbed dudes on the street without guns. I have literally been around dudes in the penitentiary that was drug dealers on the street that was getting money in the penitentiary, and they debating, oh yeah, well he robbed you too. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, yeah, he robbed me, but he robbed. Yeah, they knew that this dude robbed, and he came on the compound right there where they was, and they did not dare approach him with any type of animosity or hatred. Did not dare. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, this is unheard of. You know what I'm saying? But it's real, because I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've been around him. I see how dudes react to him. I see how dudes fear him. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't, the times that I was around him, he wasn't so much like pushing it, but he got his point across with whatever he wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? To whoever he wanted to say it to. Now you talking about a big, massive behemoth of a dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't about that life, you ain't gonna even, you know, take it there. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a huge dude, man. We talking about over 300 pounds, and we talking about solid. And we talking about with a hot big as Texas. So he ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Is what you gonna be worried about if you on the business end of his anger. If you know, on the business end of whatever it is that got him agitated. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't pick and choose neither. You know what I'm saying? He did not pick and choose. It didn't matter who you were. If you had a problem with him, he wanted to get to the bottom of the problem however you want to get to it. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of dudes I'm talking about, man. It's gorillas, man. When I first came in the penitentiary, they had a saying called touch off. And I didn't understand what that mean, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, touch off. He a touch off, meaning that he gonna snap at whatever you do that he don't like. You know what I'm saying? And he liked that. That's the same thing as a gorilla, but they was just calling it a touch off. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, he a touch off, man. Don't even say nothing to him. Like he ready at all times for whatever drama you got. If it's with the Bethlehem, if it's with hands, if it's with weapons. I mean, if you got a crew with you, he ain't fighting at none of that. He coming at you. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes like that. They coming at you, man. They not fearing for their life. You know, if they are, they not showing it. You know what I'm saying? They not backing down from nothing. They not compromising. They not doing none of that. Whatever they say and whatever they stand on, that's what they gonna stand on. And you gonna have to go up against that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no like, all right, well, look, man, let's talk about it. You got dudes in there like that. And there's a lot of that go on in the penitentiary. There's a lot of beef squashing go on in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing, because if it didn't, it'd be a lot more bodies in the penitentiary. But it'd be a lot of beef squashing going on in the penitentiary. And usually that's somebody that's well respected on both sides, and he be the mediator, and he can usually, you know, shut things down before they get out of hand. So it is that. It is a lot of beef squashing in the penitentiary. And then a lot of times dudes jump out there and oppose somebody and not really knowing who they jumping out there with. It's a lot of that going on in the penitentiary now, because a lot of these dudes that I'm talking about, there was gorillas and is gorillas, but age and father time done caught up with them, so they older now, they slower now, and these younger dudes is coming in the penitentiary, see them and don't know who they messing with, and, you know, get out of pocket. And these dudes be, you know, wanting to hurt them, be wanting to do something to them. But at the same time, they got an agenda to try to one day get out on these streets while they still breathing. But a lot of these young dudes don't know that, and they get in the way. And they don't know who they messing with, because they going by, you know, eyesight. They going by what they see instead of what they know to be true. You know what I'm saying? And this will get a lot of young dudes, you know, super late in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? The penitentiary is a different world. A lot of dudes come in there, they don't understand that, and they get caught up. They feel like they got to prove themselves. They feel like they got to stand on this, and they got to let everybody know off the rip. I ain't nobody mess with me, nobody, you know, and they jump out the window. But you got to know your opposition. You got to know who you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't get old in the penitentiary and still have respect without having earned it first. And a lot of youngins don't know that. They just see an old dude in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying, running his mouth or doing this, or in the way, in their eyesight, in the way of something they trying to do. Man, this dude done earned his right to be where he at. He done earned his right to do what he do in the penitentiary. You have not. And if you go in the penitentiary and you don't know that, you might find out in a way that you will never be able to find nothing else out in this world. And that's some real talk. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these dudes ain't got no problem with, you know, deleting you. None whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? If they feel like you're a threat to them. You know what I'm saying? They would throw everything else out the window trying to get out. Or they would throw it out the window. I.e., we go back to Spook Dust. The reason why he's still in the penitentiary, because a young dude wanted to run his mouth and you know, categorized him as just being an old dude. Just being an old dude in the penitentiary. Oh, you old dudes probably snitching and stuff anyway. Y'all in the way. You cannot say certain things to certain people, man. You just can't. Go back to the video I told you. Apologies not accepted. Some dudes you can't even apologize to because they don't want to hear it. They ain't trying to hear it. Once you come out your mouth, they can't unhear what you said. And they can't live it down. They can't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? This is how these dudes live in penitentiary, man. These dudes is earn their reputation, man. These dudes is real live gorillas, man, and they will hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Beyond being fixed. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. So, you know, these things, man, I had to learn, you know, myself coming through the penitentiary. Who's who, what they about, what they, what they stand on, what they stand for, what they ain't going for. You need to know all these things if you trying to survive in a world where don't too many of them survive. Not for long periods of time. You know what I'm saying? Unless you smart. Unless you know how to move. You know what I'm saying? And these gorillas in the penitentiary, man, for all intents and purposes, man, they know how to navigate their way through prison. And anything to get in their way, they gonna move it. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter if it's the police. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. You know what I'm saying? Sam Pitts, The Rock. R.I.P. The Rock. The Rock ain't care who you was. The Rock ain't care if you the warden. The Rock don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he was carrying it. And it was well known in the penitentiary. And he would give you the same thing that he would give the next man that oppose him or come up against him. He gonna give you the same thing, the same treatment. You know what I'm saying? Spare none. You know what I'm saying? Spare none. You know, that's real talk, man. Yeah, the majority of these dudes that I've spoke about, man, these dudes' reputations was solidified and sealed way before I even got in the penitentiary. Way before I got in the penitentiary, man. I heard some of these dudes' names in the jail before I even left the jail. You know what I'm saying? They was like, like I say, mythological figures. You know what I'm saying? Before I even got in the prison. You know what I'm saying? You heard these names, and when you heard these names, you thinking some of these dudes gonna be 7 foot tall, weigh 400 pounds, and built all muscles. You don't know, but they got young, small, slim, skinny, short, all types of gorillas in the penitentiary, man. Size don't make a man. Some of them dudes just happen to be big. Like Big Lamont is big. Bo used to be big and thick. Country's big and thick, strong. When Sam was built like a rock. That's why they call him the Rock. But then you got smaller dudes too, man. That was in there putting in work, man, and they want to be played with and will take you up off of this planet. You know what I'm saying? Hasheen and Hoto and all of these little dudes. These dudes is under 150 pounds. You know what I'm saying? But sling that Bethlehem. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of way you want it to come. You know, at anybody that they got to put it in. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes was shipped out of state. You know what I'm saying? From state to state to state because the system ain't even want them. The system ain't even want them. Bo Billy done went to 4, 5 different states. You know what I'm saying? So these are serious dudes, man, and it's serious times in them penitentiary walls, man. It's serious. It's deadly serious. You know what I'm saying? And people have to learn that. They got to understand that when you up in it, you need to know these things. You know what I'm saying? And these dudes, man, they figured it out, man. They locked in about how they gonna do their time, and they, you know what I'm saying, that's just how they do it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to come in and fit into what's going on around you. You're not coming in there and dictate nothing. Only thing you can dictate is you and how you gonna deal with what's going on around you. But you're not coming in there and dictate how the penitentiary is being run. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, these gorillas, man, they move around that penitentiary, man. And yeah, they already got the rules set. You know what I'm saying? The rules have been set before we got there. You know, and these dudes earn everything they got, man. And a lot of these dudes had to go through a whole lot to get the reputation that they got. A lot of these dudes had to put themselves in a position where they may not never get out the penitentiary again because of what they were standing on and how they choose to do their bit. You know, I've gave y'all dudes and told y'all about dudes that came in there with a little bit of time and did all this time. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to my dog, man, Shorty Pimp. Shorty Pimp went in there with 5, did over 40. Did over 40. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a dude that stand about this tall. To me. And I ain't no giant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stand about this tall. But got a heart about this big. You dig? And he don't care who you is. You know, Shorty line is, go ahead and make your play. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and make your play then. They're talking over, make your play. And he's serious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, life or death serious. You know what I'm saying? These gorillas. Little ones, big ones, short ones, fat ones, skinny ones, slim ones. Gorillas, man. They gonna go realer than what you willing to go. They gonna go realer than what you really to go, man, and that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes come in there, man, and they green to this, man. They go on what they see. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them go on what people popping out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And you got fake gorillas. You got some dudes that get so big and so muscular and talk so loud and you would think, did they like that? You would think that. You know what I'm saying? But you got somebody in the penitentiary. You can lay flat and believe that they gonna test that theory. Yeah, they gonna test that theory. You know what I'm saying? You not gonna get away in the penitentiary for long periods of time with just running your mouth. You may get away for a certain period of time. You're not gonna get away for long periods of time just running your mouth. And I don't care how big you is. Man, I done seen dudes get tried, and I'm real talk. I done seen dudes get tried this literally, not figuratively, literally 6'8", 6'9", 350, 380, 400. Yeah, and bop loud. And dudes gonna try. Dudes gonna try. Because it's gonna be somebody that say, I don't believe. I don't believe. And you gotta show me. You know what I'm saying? And it's sometimes they prevail, sometimes they don't. But you gonna get tested in that penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So all the little youngins out here that's bad out here on the street and feared out here on the street, you feared, you got that pistol. Yeah, can't take it with you. You cannot take it with you. Can't take that with you. You can't take that with you. But you can take these with you, and you can take this with you, and you can take this with you, because that's the only thing that's going to save you up in them jungles. That's the only thing that's going to save you up in there, bro. And that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, the penitentiary is just a different world, man. It's a different world. It's different rules apply. It's different type of humans in there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't your everyday human out here on the street because of the mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because of the struggle. Because of the conditions. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot different. And a lot of people out here on the street would never fully understand that. I could never fully explain that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not articulate enough to paint the picture of what it's really like in there. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all before, some things have to be experienced to be fully understood. You know what I'm saying? And prison is a place that I hope you never have to experience. You know, this is why I push this message, this movement for you young kings and queens, because make no mistake about it, women prisons is same thing going on, probably just with a different gender. Same thing, because of the conditions. Conditions create, circumstances, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it be like that. We in a small place combined with all of the people that they say is not fit for society. So the only people that's going to survive this type of life is people that's willing to lose their life and do whatever it takes to survive. You understand? So that creates a whole different atmosphere, man. A whole different atmosphere, man. And you got some people, man, like these gorillas. They thrive in this type of atmosphere. They thrive in it, man. They can survive in it. You can drop them anywhere on the planet, and you have to literally take their life to stop them from doing what they want to do. You understand? You would literally have to stop their heart, man, because they're going to do what they want to do, how they want to do it, if at all possible. And anybody that gets in the way of them doing that, they not only willing to take their life, but they willing to lose theirs in the process. You know what I'm saying? And that's a different type of mentality they have to deal with. You understand? That's a different type of human being to have to deal with. You dig? So that's the difference, man, when we talking about this prison mentality and these gorillas, man. These dudes, they operating on a different level. You know what I'm saying? They operating on a different level. And I've ran across many of them. I've ran into humble gorillas. You understand me? Hibernating gorillas. But when you wake them up, got something on your hands, Jack. You got something on your hands, Jack. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man, and it ain't what it ain't. I just wanted to run that down to y'all, man. We up in full swing in 2024, man. The content gonna keep on coming. We gonna keep on hitting them. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on trying to save these youngins out here, trying to give them the real story, the truth about what type of position that they're gonna be putting themselves in when they forfeit these streets. You understand me? When they, raise their hand and volunteer, you know what I'm saying, to try the penitentiary out. I just want to let you know what you're going to put yourself in for. I just want you to know what type of life you're going to have to live. You know what I'm saying? And if you choose to go head on and make that decision, I just want you to say you were forewarned. That's all. I just want you to say you knew what you volunteered for. That's all I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make no choices for you. I'm not trying to, make your mind up for you. I just want you to be well informed. You know what I'm saying? So when you get there, you won't say, I didn't know this was going on. I didn't know these type of people was in here. I didn't know I had to live like this. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. But you just didn't believe it. You understand? You just didn't believe it. But I'm here to tell you, I cried to you before I lied to you, brother. Do not forfeit yourself off of these streets, man. Do not do that. I'm trying to tell you right now, bro. Freedom is definitely not overrated. Not in the least. So, man, be safe out here, man. Be smart, man. Make good decisions, man. Find something you can do that don't got penitentiary attached to it. Find something that you can make money in and thrive off of that don't have penitentiary attached to it. You understand me? And that's your best route, in 2024, man. To try to get yourself something going on, man. This ain't got penitentiary ties to it. You dig? But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Talk to me in the comments, man. I talk back. Man, we out here in 2024, and we trying to spread this message, man. Positive energy all 2024. 24 is Kobe number. It's the Kobe mama mentality all 2024. We going hard. We going to win, and we ain't accepting losing as an answer, man, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be safe out there. Be smart. Make good decisions. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Membership videos coming soon. I hope y'all got in on the raffle. I hope y'all somebody won. Somebody gonna win. This will be out probably tomorrow, same day that I'll be pulling the winner. So we gonna have some more of them raffles coming, man. Books coming, new merch coming, new workouts coming, new food coming. We just coming in 2024, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And boom, by all means, man, duck them hooks.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.